the Nigerian police, through its public relation officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, has said that paying ransom to kidnappers is a criminal offense in Nigeria. Thank you very much for joining us again. This is Serious Matters here at ChannelsTV. Please don't forget to share our videos with others. Drop your comment, make them simple and simple. My name is Ikole Abraham. And of course, we just want to look at this matter. And that's basically because the rate at which kidnappers are having, a free day in Nigeria, feeding on the poor masses, feeding on the little that even the people have, it's becoming outrageous. And so it's something that we should all raise our voice and, make our input in one way or the other. And so this is one of the ways. Now, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, the first public relation officer, has said that it is criminal to pay ransom to kidnappers. Esa, I think you are only being official. These are just official statements. These are just official statements. One year in your and what that simply means is that it's when you are outside the ring that you can say, I'm a man. I'm a man. Yes, I'm man. But when you are in the ring and you are the one facing this matter, you will not say they should not pay ransom. But what is the police doing? What is the police doing to curb this menace? What is the police doing? What is the police doing? You say they should not pay. Did you go and rescue their children for them? You say they should not pay. It's criminal, right? But it is not criminal for them to receive the dead bodies of their children. It wasn't criminal for us to receive Nabena. It wasn't criminal, right? Come on. Should we still be saying such things in the, in the general, outside? Should we still be saying this? Look, I've said that. I said that in my other video. Look, it's true. Yes, it's law. These are official statements. I think we need to hit the nail in the head. If you don't want people to pay ransom to kidnappers to get their loved ones back alive, then you do your job by helping and rescuing those guys, those children for us alive. How do you think the parents of those kids in kidnappers den, children that has never slept outside their home, children that have never gone a day without feeding properly, children that have never gone a day without bathing, in kidnappers den, beating, to now think of the fact, to now come to the point where those, let's look at what's happening in the Ekiti one, the most recent, Ekiti. That day was the same day that 2 monarchs were killed by bandits. One of them, the third person, managed to escape. And those little kids, I feel for them. I feel for those in the kidnappers den. I feel for their parents back home. I can imagine how their mother is feeling. The mother will feel, I wish they can take me and leave my children. I wish. The father or the mother of Nabena, or what's the name of that young girl that was murdered in the FCT. Their parents would have wished, I wish they could just take me and kill me and just leave my kids alone. So that at least I know I have it tomorrow. But I hope you know that these children are not just the future of their parents, they are also the future of Nigeria. So that means that what that simply means is that we will not do anything to salvage the future of Nigeria. In any case, look at where we are today. Look at where we are today. Where is take for instance, the fuel subsidy that was removed. Fuel subsidy is gone. Where are the dividends? Where are the dividends? Ordinary 35,000 naira that was promised to people to support them, it was only paid once, and ever since it has not said anything. Nothing has been said about it. Student loan will begin in January. We're already in February. We're already in February. It has still not started. It has still not started. Kaduna Port Harcourt refinery has started work. I still saw in the news this morning. They are test running. Since they are test running. When we were hailing and say, Baba said this one that by December Port Harcourt refinery will be working, you know, it's not working. They are still test running. No, we're already in February. They be test running since December. What a nation. I think what the police should do at this time, without casting any assertion or any whatever we want, or whichever way we want to see, without being you know, necessarily, exaggerative of situations on ground, is to see how they can curb this menace called kidnapping. Yes, you see, I'm not saying that I don't agree with you on this issue of not paying but the point is that what are you doing on the other end? Because if you say a child should not steal, do you feed the child very well? If you say a child should not steal, do you feed the child very well? Is it the child should not steal? Yes, I will not steal, but do you feed the child very well? Something has to be done. And not coming on here to tell us not to pay kidnappers ransom. You think if those parents had that money, they wouldn't have paid without telling you? There are so many paying without involving the police. Because to involve the police is a bigger issue. Look at the man that came all the way from the US and was killed there in Ogbomoso. How do you think their family will I mean, how do you think they will ever get over such matters? They will say, I wish I could turn back the hands of time. The wife will say, I wish my husband never went on that trip. Children will say, I wish I did not know that was the last time I was going to see daddy alive. They return their father and their husband to them in body bags. I pray that will not be our portion. But this one statement made by the police, I don't think it is needed now. It's not a statement of the now. It's not a statement of the now. It is a statement that will only be made and valued when the police are on their toes. Are you telling me the bush in Ekiti is too big for the force to comb? Is it too big? With technologies all over the place, when you can send a drone into kilometers, you can send a drone and you can watch activities in a place. We were in this country now. A US citizen was kidnapped and the US sent their army. They rescued that one man. They came to and they picked him and they left. They did whatever they needed to do and they left. It was after they left that we knew that they came. The government was saying, we knew that they came. We knew that. Who told you? Who are you deceiving? They came to save their thing and took their citizen away. I think it's high time we begin to place value on Nigerians. It's high time. It's high time. It's high time. Wọ́n ní ọmọ tí a ò bá kọ́ ni ó máa gbé ilé tí a bá kọ́ tà. And what that simply means is that a child that you don't train while you are building a house, the child will eventually grow up to sell that house. Yes. The child will eventually sell up the house. Let's get things right in this country. The earlier the better. I just wish that someday we'll have a nation. We'll have a nation that will be so peaceful. We'll have a nation that we can travel anytime. It used to be It used to be. I used to travel by night bus to Abuja from Lagos. Who dares that now? Who dare try that now? Who dare try that now? The alternative, the money that you used to fly from Abuja from Lagos to Abuja is the money that will carry 2 people. If you book early, if you book very early, maybe like 6 months or 4 months early, it will carry 2 people to the UK. It will carry 2 people to the UK. The money that they now collect to fly between Abuja and Lagos. And that is because of, and you know, people are trying their best. Please rescue us. Help us. Nigerian police, help us get those children out. If the state will not pay the ransom, you better pay. Pay the price for us now. Pay the price for us. Something has to be paid. Even if it is not money, something, efforts has to be paid. May God help us. Thank you very much for watching once again. This is Serious Matters here at ChannelsTV. My name is Olumuyiwa Adejobi, and just speaking the mind of the average Nigerian. That's where we stand today. So we pray that you know, God will support and strengthen us, help us to do the right thing at the right time. We're losing time, and not just losing time, we're losing, you know, value. When I talk about value, I'm talking about the people. Losing the people. A lot of people have traveled out of the country, you know, and now the ones that cannot afford to even oh, let's go, please. Please don't forget to share the video and drop your comments. Bye bye.